Okay, so today's lesson is on applications for systems of equations. So these are the 4 steps right here that we're going to look at. The first thing, we're going to define our variables, and then write a system of equations, solve, and then answer. So number 1, it says the sum of two numbers is 30, and their difference is 12. Find the two numbers. So we're going to let x equal the first number, and then y is the second number. So we have to define our two variables first. That's the first step up here. And the second is to write a system of equations using the given information. So the sum of two numbers is 30. So we have our sum of these two numbers, which is x plus y. And that's going to equal 30, because sum is addition. And their difference is 12. So x minus y equals 12. Find the two numbers. Okay, so then we're either going to use substitution or elimination. So in this case, it's easier to use elimination. So we're going to cross the y's out and then add down. So we have 2x equals 42. Then we're going to divide by 2, and x equals 21. And then we're going to plug that back in. So x plus y equals 30. And then plug 21 back in for x. So 21 plus y equals 30. And then subtract 21. So y is 9. So it's going to be 21, 9. And so 21, well, let's not make it a point for this one because it's a word problem. So it says x is the first number. So let's say the first number is 21, and then the second number is 9. Okay, so try 2, and then number 3. So we'll say let x equals, and let y equals. So the difference between two numbers is 9. The first number plus twice the other number is 27. Find the two numbers. So again, we'll say let x equal the first number, and then we'll say let y equal the second number. So the difference between two numbers is 9. Okay, so that's the first one. The difference between these two numbers, so difference is subtraction, is 9. The first number, which we labeled first here, the first number plus, so the first number plus twice the other number is 27. Find the two numbers. So we could do elimination here. It's probably the easiest. So I'm going to multiply the top by 2. And this turns into 2x minus 2y equals 18. And then our original equation on the bottom was x plus 2y equals 27. And then we can cancel these two out. So we have 3x equals, and then this is 45, and then divide by 3. So x equals 15. And then if we plug that back in, I'll do the second equation. So x plus 2y equals 27, and our x is 15. So 15 plus 2y equals 27, and then we're just going to solve for y here. So 2y equals 12, and then divide by 2, y is 6. So our first number is x, which is 15, and our second number is y, which is 6. Okay, try number 4. Okay, let's try 5. So it says the sum of two numbers is 20. So again, let x equals the first, and let y equals the second. So the sum of two numbers is 20. So we'll just say x plus y equals 20. The difference between, so it's difference is subtraction, 3 times the first number, so 3 times the first number since x is the first number, and, which is where the difference comes in, twice the second, so twice the second is 40. Find the two numbers. Okay, so we're going to multiply. We'll do elimination again. So we'll multiply the top by 2. So it's 2x plus 2y equals 20. I'm not going to rewrite the bottom equation since it's right here. So I'm just going to use those two. And I can cancel these out. So 3x plus 2x is 5x. 40 plus 20 is 60, and then divide by 5. So x equals 12. Then I'm going to plug it back in. I'll just use my top equation. X plus y equals 20. And you can kind of do this one in your head. 12 plus y equals 20. Okay, and then if we subtract 12, y is 8. So the first number is 12 and the second number is 8. And that's your answer. Okay, so try number 6. Okay, number 7. It says the cost of 3 boxes of envelopes and 4 boxes of notebook paper is $13.25. 2 boxes of envelopes and 6 boxes of notebook paper cost $17. Find the cost of each. So we have to define our variables. So we're going to say let x equal envelopes, because it's the cost of envelopes, and let y equal notebook paper. So I'm just going to put paper. So the cost of, so we just defined our variables, 3 boxes of envelopes and 4 boxes of notebook paper is $13.25. That's one of our equations. Okay, so we have 4 boxes of notebook paper. 3 boxes of envelopes, so 3x, and 4 boxes of notebook paper is $13.25. Okay, and then we have 2 boxes. So we have 2 boxes of envelopes and 6 boxes of notebook paper cost $17. So our next equation is 2 boxes of envelopes and 6 boxes of notebook paper is $17. Find the cost of each. So in this case, let's do elimination again. It's going to be the easiest. I'm going to multiply, so I'm going to make these equal. So how can I make a 3 and a 2 the same number where they can cancel out? If I multiply the top by a -2 and I multiply the bottom by a 3, 2 times 3 here is -6 and 3 times 2 here is a +6, and that will cancel out. So the trick here is to multiply the top here by the same number as the bottom, and the bottom number here is going to be the same number as that top number. That way both of these will be the same, and then one of them has to be positive and one of them has to be negative, right? So let's do this. Let's distribute here. So this is going to be -6x minus 8y equals -2650. And then this one's going to be 6x plus 18y equals, what's 51. Okay, now these two are opposite, so we're going to cancel those two. So cancel them out, and then this is going to be 10y equals, and then 51 minus 2650, I'm doing it on my calculator right now, 2450. And then if we divide that by 10, we're going to get 245. We just move the decimal over one time, so $2.45. That means that paper is $2.45. So paper, $2.45. Envelopes, and we're going to solve that right now. So I'll use the bottom equation, 2x plus 6y, which is 245, equals 17. Okay, so we're going to have 2x plus, that's going to be 14.7 equals 17. Subtract 14.7. and we have 2.3. So I'll write it up here, 2x equals 2.3, and then if we divide that by 2, x equals 0.7. No, that's not right. 2.3 divided by 2. No, it's not. Sorry, 1.15. And then that means envelopes is $1.15. Okay, so number 8 is really similar. Okay, let's skip 8. Why don't you guys try 9? And 10. And we'll skip 11. Okay. There's 20 here, right? Yeah, okay, so we're not going to do all these. So let's try number 12. The town recreation department ordered a total of 100 baseballs and bats for the summer baseball camp. Baseballs cost $4.50 each and bats cost $20 each. The total purchase was $8.22. How much of each item was ordered? Okay, in this case, it says that they ordered a total of 100 baseballs, right? And bats for the summer. So we know that we have two different variables. We're going to say let x equals baseballs and let y equals bats. Okay, so they ordered a total of 100, which means some number of baseballs plus bats is going to equal 100. We don't know how many, but if this was like 70, then this would have to be 30 because they ordered a total of 100. Okay, baseballs cost $4.50 each. So $4.50 times the number of baseballs, depending on how many they ordered. And, so plus, bats cost $20 each, so 20y equals, and then the total purchase was $8.22. So our money, $8.22 like that. I'm going to multiply, so I'm going to do elimination. I'm going to multiply the top by -20. That way these will cancel out. Because I need them the same number, just opposite signs. So this is going to be -20x minus 20y equals -2,000. And this is going to be 450x plus 20y equals 822. Okay, so we know that the y's are going to cancel, so that's a good thing right here. This is going to be -15.5x equals 1,178. And that's also negative. Okay, so then we're going to divide each side by -15.5. And x is going to equal 76. Now the easy thing is you see this original equation. If x plus y has to equal 100 and x is 76, that means y has to be 24 automatically because that has to add up to 100. So we just found out that we have 76 baseballs and then they ordered 24 bats. Okay, you guys try 13. Okay, let's see. Let's try number 14 and we'll skip 15, 16. So on one night a theater sold 548 movie tickets. An adult's ticket cost $6.50 and a child's ticket cost $3.50, and then that's how much was taken in. So we have let x equal adults and let y equal children or child. Okay, so we have adult tickets plus children tickets equals 548 total tickets. And then it says adults were $6.50 and children were $3.50. And that's going to equal a total of $2.88. Okay, So I'm going to start this and I want you guys to finish and solve. So I'm going to multiply the top by, I'll cancel out the y's. So I'll multiply by negative 3.50. That way this will cancel out because it'll be the same number but opposite sign. So just multiply everything by negative 3.50 and finish that problem right there. Okay. Let's just do number 17 and then you guys can try 18 and then we'll be done. So 17, Mary has a collection of nickels and quarters for a total value of $4.90. If she has 42 coins total, how many of each coin are there? So let X equal nickels and let Y equal quarters. So she has a total. So this time nickels we know are 0.05 cents, right? A nickel is 5 cents. So it depends on how many nickels she has. So 5 cents, but times how many she has. And quarters are 25 cents, depending on how many she has. And the value is $4.90. If she has 42 coins in all, how many of each kind are there? So I want you guys to finish and solve this one as well. And I'll get you started on number 18, and you can finish that one. So I'll cancel out the y's. So I'm going to multiply everything by negative 0.25 and multiply everything in here by that. And then you can solve that. Okay, Rob has 165 in nickels and dimes. So again, we're going to let X equal nickels and let Y equal dimes. And he has 25 coins in all. So X plus Y equals 25. And then we have 0.05X plus 0.10Y equals 165. If we want to cancel the X's out this time, we're going to multiply by negative 0.05 to everything in here so that we can get rid of those X's, okay? And that's it. We won't do 19 and 20. So finish the ones that we didn't finish together and then do the ones that I circled.